Brought in by Vitalis Tabu. So left leg from Vitalis floated away by Bernard Mwanga, just by Luesibawa. Luesibawa crosses it back into floated away by Stephen Luswata. Luesibawa, well, weirdly tried to keep that ball in play, but the ball just goes away for a throw-in here to Express.
I loved the technique, folding one leg over the other. Unlucky for him, he got it when it was already off. But good thinking out of the box to try keep the ball online as Dr. Ali Sabila, the referee, comes to check on George Senkaba, who should have a simple slight knock, but rises up quickly and promises backtracks to take his position.
That's how it stands. All up now, trying to pick up Muzaidan Serinkumah. Muzaidan! Well, it's very slippery football. I don't know exactly how he gets himself in the right areas, Muzaidan. Solid performance. Very good play here from Muzaidan Serinkumah.
He's made the Villa defense look uncomfortable and looking to capitalize as Shafiq Bisaso issues out a few instructions to promise. But for Daniel Mzee, that is the kind of player with a future for Goma here about 3 seasons ago was very good. Always causing problems for defense, top scorer for Express, and looking to add on to his tally today from the corner.
Referee wants this restarted as a problem between Senkaba. George tries very hard to keep the ball in play, which is not kept on very well. Sula. It's a very audacious cross from Sula. It goes away for a goal kicker. Oh, this match has actually been watched for free by very many on the other side of the pitch, just behind the Sports Club Villa goal. You can see the fans on the other side. Irem Chiemba. So missed cue. Still kept on play by Nsibiga. Mubarak. Another very bad pass there from him. It goes away for throwing here to Sports Club Villa.
No destination to that ball. Actually looking out for Mubarak or Daniel Mzee, who were positioned, but it was a bit too long and did go nowhere. Referee directs Nsubuga to go backside, decides to look for Ibrahim Chiemba and goalkeeper to get involved so that they can try to engineer another move, probably this time on the left side. And Mukasa Musa from Express is the one that receives the ball.
Mukasa, Alan Chambade. It's cut away by Chiseka Ronald. Very good weather, very good pitch. You can actually see from your screen how beautiful it is to play in such weather. Tabu Vitalis. Now intercepted by Luswata. Promise. Looking for Muzei. Again, Kiemba does very well. Takes a slight knock from Muzaidan Serinkumah again. Well, what is a derby without a few kind of tackles like that? Senkaba. Villa throw. Alan Chambade. Promise loses. Another free kick here for Sports Club Villa.
So many free kicks in the midfield, but that is the reason, because no one wants to give the other one chance to walk away scot-free. Alan Chambade sandwiched by 2 and knick-knacked in the process, left down, but Ali Sabila is there to see everything. Well placed, and Mayanja Davis, culprit, as Sports Club Villa get a free kick. Good territory for Vitalis Tabu to unleash.
Now Vitalis Tabu shall be the one to go for this free kick. Vitalis Goes long. And disappointingly, puts the ball outside for a goal kick there. Vitalis Tabu
scored against Sowana almost from the same range, and Shafiq Bisaso was coach of Sowana. Probably thought he would do the same thing, but unlucky for him, the ball is too much elevated and not on target. Just look at Yububogere, Abele Trude and Ambrose Chiria all on the bench watching matters as they unfold and probably waiting for the chance when the coach will try to draft them into the team so that probably they can change things as they're going.
Bernard Mwanga. Chambade. Throw into Express. Alan Chambade there as Bosa is trying to command his forces forward. Edgar. Mayanja. And again, poor control by Mubarak. Vitalis. Cut away by Edgar Shop. Slipped it again on the wing side. This is good from Express. Looking to square that ball to Muzaidan. And he's offside, Muzaidan.
He's offside, but I believe that is some poor decision making among Express players. One had the ball, almost had the shooting range. Why don't try at goal? Because you don't know if the keeper is online. Just look at that. He had the ball to himself, and I thought he'd try to play it before shooting.
.36 on the game played already, and Sports Club Villa continued to pile the pressure on Express. Bernard Mwanga. Well defended very well there by Hitimana. And Subuga. Subuga will be getting himself a free kick after that awkward foul there from Davis Mayanja.
They've scored from set pieces in the past game. Yububogere's memorable strike against Mbarara City Football Club. Can they get that chance again to put the ball behind the back of the net? Well, George Senkaba is one of those great headers of the ball in the box there.
Well, there's a free kick, so let's wait and see what comes in from this. Sent in and headed away, but not very away. Vitalis inside the box again. Ball just fails to go away, and finally shall be played away there perfectly by Sheriff. Mosey trying to send that ball inside. What can this result into? Very good clearance from Chiria Samson. Had to come out to rescue. Otherwise the entire defense was a little bit sleepy. Mwanga, Mukasa, everybody seems to be watching very patiently as the game unfolds. Promise. Zaydan Serinkuma. Sulajingo. Now here comes Davis Mayanja. Now ball stolen away by Sports Club Villa. It's Alan Chambade. Trying to nick that ball through, takes his time. Again, Luswata plays very well. Hitimana to Luswata. Ooh! Again, a raised foot on the head of Mukasa Musa, this time from Sharif Muhammad there. So, the name I have actually on my paper, coming in from the technical team of Express Football Club. Oh, miscued, and here comes Resibawa. It's out. Well, the goalkeeper actually gave Resibawa a chance, and Resibawa hurriedly decided to drop that ball in, but unfortunately it was very heavy.
This is a game where you cannot afford to make so many mistakes. Godwin Bule is lucky because he fails to clear the ball, just puts it where Resibawa can clearly get it, and Resibawa shoots, but it is so much elevated, that's why it goes off. Godwin Bule lucky and will kick start from the backfield, otherwise Express are lucky to survive that.
Edwin Bule, very, very lucky. The ball actually went out for a goal kick. And surprisingly, well, his clearance also goes away for a throw-in. Mukasa. Tungole. Sozi loses. Now here comes Promise. Mukasa. Chumbade. Vitalis. Again, Edgar sharp. They are being very, very sharp. The ball outside for a throw-in, which has begun quickly. Here's Mukasa. Bennett Mwanga. Kasozi goes for the shot. And good save from the goalkeeper, Bule. Well, he saw that coming, Bule. And just read the flight of that ball very, very well. But just look at the shot coming through here from Kasozi Nicholas. Straight to the goalkeeper.
The chances falling to Sports Club Villa as we go into the final 5 minutes of the half. Good goalkeeping from Godwin Bule, just standing on the line, getting it right and falling down with it. Firmly handling it so well, keeping Express at bay and very safe, as right now Express are giving Villa every chance to introduce them to the front field, because Villa are now attacking full throttle.
Josephine Sibiga loses out on play. Sibiga throws. Now here comes Resibawa. Back to Josephine Sibiga. And Ichimana does very, very well. Just 4 minutes remaining on the clock before we come to the half. And continues to pile up. Here comes Mubarak. Long ball, the Promise. Vitalis. Sharif. Cut away. Kasozi. Alan Chambade brings it back now. Here comes Josephine Sibuga. But again, the combination between those two so far on that side of the game has not yielded anything concrete. Hitman. Mosey. Down he goes. Now Resibawa, it's very good tackle, but Resibawa keeps his head on the ground. Tries to cross. Well, goalkeeper just loses his footing. And I don't know exactly why the whistle was blown.
Godwin Bule, believe me, if we found some sharp strikers who were a little bit more serious, something should have been done for Ville a long time ago. This time around, you can see him cooling off. He lost his balance, went down too quickly, and the referee was just there as Mutakabala and Waswabosa, not so happy probably with what their team is giving them for the past minutes. I don't know what Ali Sabila is saying, but the Express players not happy with that. Resibawa, you expected something very sharp and diagonal coming in. He tried to balloon it a bit, came in giving the keeper a hard time reading it, and just look at him go, losing. But lucky for him, the ball was played off the pitch.
Bule Edwin feeling the aftermath of that fall. And so the man himself, Alan Chambade, trying to compose himself as Sports Club Villa take this time to talk to Vitalis Tabu.
He seems to have a problem with his shoe. I don't know whatever he's getting. Is it the dirt that is stuck under his shoes? And Godwin Bule needs cooling at the backside.
Already played 44 minutes in this, only one chance to go Nothing serious on the other side. In the Azam Uganda Premier League derby here. This Ugandan derby not picking up serious momentum.
Raising high the SC Villa flag, but on the pitch it's not risen so much because it's still 0-0 with a minute left to be played for.
Senkaba for the shot. Totally wasted away there from him. Senkaba scored against Nduparaka, but so wait and see if he will be able to put that ball into the back, putting on that famous jersey number 9 shirt of Sports Club Villa.
It is paid off in the past few, scored against Bright Stars also, and probably would need that same feat, scoring in the second half, 67, 68 minutes.
Tabu. Thrown away by Bogi. Well, Vitalis Tabu still on the ground, feeling the aftermath, I think, of a knock between him and Edgar Sharp. So Vitalis Tabu, this is the incident. Well, Vitalis Tabu actually holding on the bottom side of his tummy.
It was a simple elbow on him, but it was too much for him to feel a lot of pain.
Luswata together with Zaidan Serinkuma,
well, Express,
sharing something there.
I've had so many captains this season. Ndihabwe, Samson Komi, and now Stephen Luswata. Whichever coach comes in with a difference. Matiale had his own captain, Bamoyana had his own captain, and now Bisaso has Stephen Luswata to lead the team.
Well, the referee actually blows the whistle to bring the first half to an end. Well, basically that is how it has been in this one.
In this one, as Proline have stunned KCC AFC and have scored as the game kick started off. Daniel Siagi scores in the Lugogo derby as Express and Villa go for the resting rooms.
Well, that's how it stands. Proline leading KCC in Lugogo by 1-0. Daniel Siagi scoring in that game, but here in Masaka, well, no goal yet. But of course, Express Football Club, I have to admit, have been very, very outstanding in the first 45 minutes. They've tried to actually get those balls in and try to defend like a unit. But apart from the chance that actually fell to Zaidan Serinkuma for Express Football Club in this Ugandan derby, nothing serious to talk about. Well, it's been very, very physical. Look at the ball possession, 62-38. And no yellow card in this one. And look at the offsides, 5 offsides and about 9 fouls, with also 3 corners and 2 shots on target, with also 2 shots off target. So basically that is how it has been rolling up in today's action in the Azam Uganda Premier League match of the day. Villa and Express Football Club, well, the two sides have tried very hard to actually get us something on, but unfortunately that something has not been, well, I can say, a point of talk. That's how it stands for now. Well, coming you back to the second half of today's action here between Sports Club Villa and Express Football Club, the Ugandan derby. Well, it's been a little bit dull here, but again, substitution for Sports Club Villa. Vitalis Tabu is out, and here comes the dancing maestro in the names of Martin Chiza. Second half is underway. And also there is confirmation of another substitution for Sports Club Villa. Looks like also Mukasa Musa been substituted. Ball floated forward. Well, Yubu is actually in also. Yubu coming in for Mukasa Musa. So we can say Yubu two strikers. For that is Sports Club Villa here. Ball bobbling through straight to the goalkeeper Bule. Now here comes a Promise. Promise lays that ball away to Muzaidan Serinkouma. Again, very good tackle, well-timed tackle there. Well, and Suga Joseph does very, very well. Very good tackle from Nsuga. Timed that ball very well. And that is Vitalis Tabu, just only played 45 together with Mukasa. Corner brought through. Easily goes away. Throw in. Sports Club Villa currently making a double substitution. Chiza Martin together with Bogere Yubu. Yubu. Now looking for Luesibawa. Cuts it inside the D. And Bull Edwin does very well here. It's 47 minutes. It's only 2 minutes of the second half played. And again, look at this. And they just failed to keep that ball in play. That is Nkepene Promise. Throw brought in. Here comes Yubu. Plays one play. Now here comes Yubu again. Crosses first time. Luesibawa. Oh, what a miss.
Where did he shoot that? Godfrey Resibawa should know where the goalposts are and where the net is. It is a simple miss, and all he had to do was just get the right timing because he was well placed. But good play from Yubu Bogere. And Resibawa, was there a deflection on that ball?
No deflection. Well, decided to go with the wrong foot, Resibawa. And now straight away, it's Promise. Oh, does well Promise. Crosses first time. There was nobody actually to get that ball there. So we got Mubarak. Bogi Edgar. Floated away by Bernard Mwanga. Slight collision here. Well, Davis Mayanja is the player on the ground. But he seems to be okay at the end of the day. Look at this collision there. It's a free kick here to Express Football Club as Davis Mayanja seems to be okay. There is a free kick. So let's see what comes in from this. Muzaidan Serinkouma looking to go for goal. He goes for the shot. It's been very disappointing from the set pieces in this match. Nothing coming out from almost all the set pieces sent in today. Chambadi Allen clipped there, and free kick should be awarded to Sports Club Villa. It's good play from Chiseka to Chiza. Swat to Steven. Well, expected more pressure. We expected more goals, maybe more attendance in this match. And, not seeing more of that into this game. 50-50 challenges.
Villa almost got a chance at goal. Martin Chiza being the player responsible for that. He was brought in to change things and almost had done it. Just look at Yubogere passed him the ball and he shot.
Well, just side netted there. Martin Chiza trying to go from 0 to a hero there. Bule commanded to take the ball a little bit behind. Well, Villa nil, Express nil. Chiza. And again, the pass from Chiza was very disappointing. Villa's done 27 there. Luswata. Borgi. Does very well, Borgi. Now goes long. And again, straight to Chiria Samson.
No chance to meet Daniel Muzei because the ball was too much up. Villa have a chance, but met so well, intercepted so well by the backside. And look at some of the good passes. Express players having a very good day at the backfield, actually getting in so well, and you cannot tell a difference. Yububogere and Martin Chiza are coming in to impact. Their impact is felt really. You can see a change in Villa going forward, but Express are still standing firm and holding on to, as Vipers have scored through Milton Kalisa against Chirinya Ginger SS.
They need the win, Vipers. That loss again is Sports Club Villa.
Are you sure it was Sports Club Villa?
KCC rather. KCC, they treat them very badly. Sorry for that. Martin Chiza down. Alan Chamba the forward. Lays that ball on the wing side. It's a good crossing. Resibawa. And a chance for the shot, but it's over the bar. Bogere Yubu. Well, timed that very well, but unfortunately there was a lot of power on that, and the ball was just rising up and goes out for a goal kick.
He prepared and organized himself so well. It was a good back chest from Resibawa. Just look at the three passes, Chiemba to Resibawa chests, and Yubu shoots, but it is up and denied. Villa miss taking the lead.
Promise. Now to Bernard Mwanga. Well, Bernard Mwanga coming back behind to defend as Katongole stretches to the right wing. Senkava. Yubu. Sends that ball to Henry Katongole. But Sports Club Villa get themselves a free kick at the side of Express Football Club. Well, it's the first game in Uganda have actually had, well, any serious drumming, Fiona. There's been no drums in this one, apart from the few that I had a little early. Apart from that, everybody seems to be quiet and watching. Good cross. Now corner.
Corner for Sports Club Villa. Lank players Martin Chiza and Yububogere, some of them. But look, of course, between Promise and Jingo, they are happy they did play that ball off the pitch. Otherwise, it was a very big threat. And look at Ron Seka. The talking at the backside shows you that Express are commanding themselves so well at the backside.
Corner brought through. Easy header. And finally cleared away. Mosei. Alan Chambade. 54 minutes, and Alan Chambade has actually been trapped a little bit behind. Now this is good, but again that was poor there from Chiemba.
The fact that Ibrahim Chiemba is always in the final third shows you that Villa are now concentrating on attacking than actually defending. Well, they have to be conscious because Express will need a counter-attack, and if they find a well-placed Daniel Mzee Serunkuma, you never know what could happen.
Bule. Promise. That's Promise again. But he holds the ball again. Promise tries to cross that ball in. Mosei sits to the ground. Game continues to lay this way. It's Promise loses. Nicholas. Ball continues to press up. Bernard Mwanka. And what's the opportunity this time, Fiona?
Yeah, something not going right for Express at the front field. You realize that even Mosaic gets wide a bit and the crosses don't get him well in a good position. And then for Villa, every time they get the ball, they try to push forward, but Express handling so well at the backside. So at 0-0, each team is trying not to expose themselves as Express now get the midfield. Nicolas Cassos tries to come in, but Express stand tall and keep their possession, trying to venture forward.
Long away. Martin Chiesa. Sports Club Villa continue to look for something in this match. It means a lot to Express Football Club. They're currently lying third bottom of the log, as Villa are currently looking to possibly go on top of the log today, go down to play very well, because KCCA, if I'm not mistaken, are still trailing. And Stephen Luswata seems to be in a lot of pain. Here comes the foul on Stephen Luswata. It was a late challenge there from Martin Chiesa. Let's check on Martin Chiesa. That just comes for the player, not for the ball. A bit of anti-sporting behavior there from Martin Chiesa. Michael Birungi shall be introduced later by the coach of Express.
And that will mean more pace up front on the right wing for Express. And
Promises coming out.
Yeah, Promises coming out. Michael Birungi coming in at the right time. He has that energy and pace to push Express a little bit forward. So Villa have to be so worried, because on his good day, Mike Birungi has very good deliveries, and Daniel Mzee can intercept those so well to try get something for the visitors on this stadium.
Michael Birungi once played for KCCA. Used to be a darling at the Filippo Mondi Stadium by then. Michael Birungi, before he left to play in Sudan. Surprisingly, when he was in Sudan, he was actually called somebody else. Oh, that's a very good save. It's Yubu forgetting the direction of goal, surprisingly. This is weird.
Oh my God, that ball control is the worst I've seen in years. Controlled in a good way. You thought he would push forward and try to dodge a going backside. Yubu Ogere, responsible for Villa not creating chances earlier on.
Get becoming very physical now, as Lwesiwa were not very happy with the tackle that came through from Sula Jingo there. Here's the tackle. This was fast tackle. Josephine Sibiga floated away. Bernard Mwanga for the shot, and that goes to the nearby plantation.
He doesn't try those very often, and when he tries, you wish he hadn't. He unleashes, but it goes to the nearby bush, and Godwin Bule gets the ball firmly for Express to kickstart from the backside.
Ball cleared away. David, that is Mayancha Davis. Michael Birungi. Birungi away. Still again, Michael Birungi. Goes for the shot. Slight deflection. Oh, that will be ball to hand and no handball there, really. Because there was... Ball actually made the arm there. Good call from the referee. And now it'll be a throw-in. But there's a slight penalty claim. We shall be able to have a look at that later. The ball actually went straight to the arm of the player, not the player obstructing the ball. This is it. Shot from Michael Birungi. There. Just hitting the arms over Katongole. There.
Peter will tell you another day a referee can give out a penalty for that, but Dr. Ali Sabila knows what he's doing, well positioned, and in his opinion it is not a penalty for Express, whereas Villa have to build on this to try and get the winner.
Well, cut away by Davis Mayanja. More pressure from the Jogos. Chiza. Now stolen away. Uzei lays that ball through. This is good. And this could cost him something. Nsibuga Mubarak. Now that is the beauty of a derby. This is what we're missing in the first half.
Yeah, Villa have their minutes and Express now have their minutes through Mubarak. Mzei Serunkuma being the target most of the time they have the ball. Muanga looking to handle this ball but fouling in the process, and linesman is the one that tells Dr. Ali there is a mistake. The Express have a very good territory to try swing one into the back of the net.
Shall be a free kick, so let's wait and see what comes in from this one. Sulaiman Jingo goes for the corner. Good save, very good save there from Chiria Samson.
Bisaso almost thought it had gone in, but very good free kick, well taken, and the technique he uses, just flipping the arms by passing one another and using one to punch it away. Believe me, very good save coming in for Villa. Samson Chiria flexes maximally to save the Jogos from such a scare.
It's a corner, and shall be brought in by the free kick taker himself, Sulaiman Jingo. Now 62 minutes already played, so we have about 27 minutes to go. It's a corner for Express. Sulaiman Jingo sends that ball inside. Ball is headed through. Stretch to the goalkeeper, Chiria Samson. Bironji, Yubu, Chiza. Very good play from Nsibuga. No foul. Sharif, Bernard Mwanga. Now Tiyubu tries to control. And again, Edgar Sharp has been defending very well together with Chiseka there. Chiza, Martin Chiza. Martin again. Call for the handball. Throw-in coming up here to Express Football Club as the game continues to progress with 26 minutes on the clock remaining. Sports Club Villa currently doing everything they can do to win this game in Masaka. They scored late against Onduparaka, and now they've been taken to the 64th minute by Express Football Club here. Jingo. Irunji. Uzei. Nicholas to Martin Chiza. Chiza down.
Dr. Ali not in the mood to issue out any yellow card because we've had a card-free day at office. Martin Chiza always calling on other opponents to come bring him down because he loves to hold the ball for some good time to himself.
Another foul awarded by the referee. "25 minutes on the clock. Derby still goalless." Yubu now to Dwesibawa. Looks to Senkaba. And Bullet takes time to actually also showcase his skills here. So they throw in here to Sports Club Villa.
One of the players that is most fouled on wherever in the game is Martin Chizard due to his style of playing, and wins Villa a lot of free kicks. If he can do that and they're up front, you never know what could result. Yububwagara shoots the opponent's leg instead of the ball, and apparently it's blocked. That's how Villa miss taking a chance. Well, possession back to them, and Chamba, they're leading another attack on the left flanks for Sports Club Villa.
Throw in. Continues to press on Kiyemba. Now comes a chance for Yubu. Deflects. And that's a corner. Well, actually, the fans can make you make a mistake as a goalkeeper. Trust me.
Yeah, for persistently pressing, they get a corner. They've gotten so many of those, and nothing has come out. Can Reswa probably change this time? We are yet to see as Sports Club Villa have a chance to score.
Reswa, sorry, Wesibawa. We're actually awarding another free kick there. This time it was from Katongole Henry. Said it's you foul in the process. Look at the fouls. 16 fouls in this match. Most surprising thing is that there is no yellow card yet. Still wondering, Fiona, why is Abele Trudeau on the bench?
The coach knows better. Peter Tai is with the players in the last training, so he knows why he did that, and he has one more substitution to make. Probably Abel will be introduced lastly to try engineer. He wanted to actually, first of all, defend this game and defend it amicably, so right now he can try to attack as Villa have a free kick from the backside. Nicolas Kasozi being the victim of circumstance.
Ball up. The Swatter. Played away by Bernard Mwanga. Pressure up here. Sports Club Villa currently enjoying the game. Kiyemba. Looking for Yubu. Yubu does well. Fortunately for Yubu, just loses possession. Andrew Davis to Michael Birunji. Subuga. Sinkava. Josephine Subuga trying to run up his marker. That's a very good cross. All the way, and should be a corner. The referee says there was a foul somewhere there.
There was a foul somewhere, and Express can now breathe as Stephen Luswata amongst those trying to keep a clean sheet for Express, going to the backside, anchoring so well the backfires Hitman, Ronich Seka and Bernard Sharp, like he loves to be called, continue to hold one another to try not give Villa a chance. Waswa Bossa asking them to press more harder, do not remove the leg on the accelerator, because he needs Villa to keep ticking up front in the box of Express.
Sibuga. Chambade. Sibuga back to Chambade. I don't know exactly where he was trying to put that ball, Chambade.
Looking out for Godfrey Sibawa, but the ball was away from him, and Godwin Bule came from his line very, very early to get the ball firmly at the backside.
Zero here. Ball floated back.
Things would be so poor. Look at Bernard Mwanga, unhappy with what is happening at the backside. Daniel Mzee getting space. Just look at Bernard failing to keep track of him, and if Mzee had shot first time, we don't know what could happen, but now Express have a chance to redeem from the corner. Henry Katongole coming to rescue when they need him the most. 19 to go, and Express look like a team that are in time to try get a goal.
It's a corner to be brought in quickly by Jingo Sulaiman. Corner for Jingo. And can clear the way for another corner by Yubu. 19 minutes on the clock remaining to go. This game is still 0-0. Continue to look up for action here. Comes another corner. Jingo Sulaiman. That's a good cross. And for another corner. But the referee actually sees something wrong here. Wants a word, I think, with Chiseka Ronald. Or rather, actually, it's Nsiruga Mubarak together with the man himself, Kiemba. Sulaiman. Miss Q. Ball is away. Senkaba. Martin Chiza. Oh, that's very good distribution skills. Wesibawa. Well, that's what actually goes down. Alan. Yubu again. Crosses fast. Again cleared away. Totally wasted. Just totally wasted here.
Totally wasted. Villa's creativity creates no avail as Godwin Bule is the player enjoying possession of the ball, now ready to goal kick. For Waswabosa, it is unsettlement. He's tried to break down even teams that are proved stronger. Bright Stars, Ondu Paraka, are now failing against Express. For Express, it is always a very big game, and against Villa, they will try to go in and do everything as Martin Chiza now unleashes his electricity and ready to cross.
Martin Chiza tries very hard, but unfortunately loses possession there. Sulaiman Jingo. Sharif. Jingo. It's cut away by Kiemba. Now Roswa Luswata shall be making a substitution. Express Football Club. The ball in the D, trying to look for Michael Birunji.
Good legs. Joseph Nsubuga kicks the ball away from Mike Birunji's possession, and Sebaduka will be introduced onto the pitch. That means Tafik Bisaso now wants a more neutral approach to the game because he needs to be balanced. You can see the keeper for Sports Club Villa talking. He doesn't want any chances as we have Ochaya getting off, and Sebaduka will be coming in his position in the midfield to try push Express more forward, probably get good dying minutes of the game.
Sebaduka coming in for Sheriff Muhammad, putting on jersey number 30. So he has the name Ocha at his back, surprisingly. Birunji. Now Kasozi. Ooh. Off the ball incident actually going on in this match. And also another sub for
Chitata Alex, former Saints, comes onto the pitch. That is up front. Could it be for Senkaba? Well, we are yet to know, as Godfrey Resbauer as the player brought off, and the 15 minutes for George Senkaba. They have 3 strikers up front. That means that Waswabos and Tom Takabala really need a goal in the last 14 of the game.
.14 minutes on the clock. Well, this Ugandan derby should have been slightly boring with no goals. Muzei, now Michael Birunji. And again, clever play from the goalkeeper, Samson Chiria. Clever play, just threw his body across Michael Birunji. Yibu. Play for Sebaduka. Looking for Chitata, but straight up to the goalkeeper, Bule Edwin. That's Alwesibawa. You can actually see him sweat off. Job already well done. Alan. Yibu goes for the shot, but goes outside.
He's trying to put color in his game. Every time he gets near the goal, tries to shoot, but unlucky to hit the target. Good work, but all he has to do is consistently do that because they have 13. And Godwin Bull has held the ball more times than some of the players have, showing you that Villa have intended to push forward in the second half more often than their counterparts who visited them.
Pull up now. Here comes Sebaduka. Sebaduka again. Still up front now on the wing side. Michael Birunji. Warji. Try to look for Musei done, but again, goalkeeper was there at the right time. Chiria. Ball up. Bernard Mwanga. It's called for the handball now. There will be a free kick here to Sports Club Villa. Azam Uganda has tried his luck to keep the ball on for Express.
We enter crucial minutes of the game, 12 to go, and no need to make mistakes because otherwise a goal scored in those minutes can mean humiliation and can mean so much pain for the team that will go on to lose. Otherwise, both teams need to be spot on in terms of trying to keep bay other players who try to actually go and venture in the final half.
Straight away to Samson Chiria. Ball butted away by Luswata Steven. And here comes Mike Birunji. Easy does it for Express Football Club. Totally enjoying their game. Ball up front now. Sebaduka launches one. That's Sebaduka making a run for Express. And again, well-timed tackle from Bernard Mwanga.
Bernard Mwanga is a no-nonsense player, realizes that most of his teammates are beaten, comes in full throttle, throws his body on the line and saves the day. Otherwise, it was 3 against 2, and you don't know how Villa would have handled that. They keep safe at the back because Ibrahim Chemba picks out Yububogere. But that is showing you that Villa have no players up front because Yububogere is now in the midfield to pick up possession for Team Sports Club Villa.
With only 10 minutes remaining on the clock, there is a throw-in for Kiemba of Sports Club Villa. Birunji, Luswata, Sebaduka, Musei. Now Bernard Mwanga for Villa. Martin Chiza, Josephine Sibuga. Express get another throw.
Yeah, they have a throw because Martin Chiza fails to read the plight of the ball so well, and Gifts, you can see, is disappointed. Jingo, one of those always smart, always tucking in his shirt, will throw in on the left side for Express Football Club.
For control, gone very quickly. Sebaduka cross as well, and again acrobatic clearance there. Very good play from the man himself, Ronald Chiseka.
Former KCC, former Pro Line, he has the experience to do the right thing. Choosing out the acrobatic move was so good. Otherwise, there was a player who was supposed to be picked up on the left for Sports Club Villa. And now they have a corner to defend, but Express doing so well at the backside.
9 to go. Here comes a corner. Brought in. Set it away. Alan Chambade trying to crop one in. Ule. Chambade. Nicholas. Agency for Sports Club Villa, the ball boys bringing the balls very hurriedly, and it shall be a free kick and possibly the first yellow card of the game.
The first of the game coming in a bit late, and whoever got it has really gotten the referee of his side. Mayanja Davis being the recipient. Villa have a chance. Martin Chiza, that is his territory where he can try to unleash, but also they need to have players up front like Yubu who have the height to try meet the ball. Express now need to be more alert in defense than never before. Otherwise, it was about this time when Ondu Paraka did a slot home a goal that came from such a mistake.
Well, 8 minutes on the clock. The yellow card given away to Mayanja Davis. And Martin Chiza from the set piece now. 8 minutes to go in Masaka. Martin Chiza drops one in. It's still launching in, but straight to Bule. And he'll waste a couple of precious seconds on that. Well, they've tried very hard to get these balls inside Express Football Club, but unfortunately for them, things seems to be going the way for Express, the way they'd wanted it to go. Sebaduka. Pull away. Martin Chiza. Hit him on away. And Bernard Mwanga easily cleared away. Who's available? Ooh, misses. Michael Birungi just misses on that. More pressure. The Swatter Steven. Control here by Nsubuga Mubarak onside. Crosses first time. Birungi misses. Now Sebaduka launches back. And Express Football Club are currently looking for something here. Michael Birungi, whoa, hits the woodwork and goes outside for a goal kick, corner kick rather.
Let's care for Sports Club Villa. You can see the movements of Shafik Bisaso. Bisaso will be happy to walk away with the draw, but that goal should have proved a sweet win if at all they should hang on for the last minutes. Look at him flexing. Michael Birungi just pushing ball forward and flexing. Sports Club Villa lucky once again. Second time lucky. First time it was Daniel Mzee. Second time it's Michael Birungi. The Express forwards were geared up for this rivalry and derby and have tried to be better than Sports Club Villa pushing forward.
Subuga Mubarak, Michael Birungi, Michael Birungi goes outside. Ho, ho, ho. Express looking the much better side towards the closing stage.
Express want to end this derby the better side, and believe me, it will be a dent in Villa trying to go top because apparently Vipers lead and cases are trailing, but they can still come back. But believe me, Express are playing better than ever, but it's a derby and Express always rise up against Sports Club Villa.
Again it's Express. Jingo. Bernard Mwanga. Bernard picks up the foul. Somebody wants to cheat exams there. Bernard Mwanga. Ball headed through straight to Bule. Ooh, very lucky.
Very lucky. He will waste off a few minutes there between the collusion between him and striker. Villa did gift such a chance to KCC to get back in the game. Timothy Wani met the ball coming from Samson Kiri, and when Godwin Bule had the ball, almost giving it to the Villa striker, but firmly holding on to. Just look at Ron Chiseka backflipping with the ball and almost causing problems. Keeper failing and Martin Chiza not doing it right. The infringement, of course, Bule will enjoy the advantage and Curtis and try to stay down for a few seconds.
You can see Waswa talking to Alan. Agency in this match. Long from Bule. Now the Express fans are the ones who are singing on the far side. There they go. Now good cross bowling, cuts away. Mayanja Davis, Sebaduka. Again, Michael Birungi just failing to control that ball.
Failing to do the right thing when they probably need him the most. They need him. One player who can try to get the winner today will be hero for the side they do. They have just 2 and 15 seconds, but you don't know, anything can happen in football. Villa and Express almost getting the same chances. Express proving scaring for Villa in the last few minutes, but Villa comfortably relying on that to try get back into the game.
Ball up front now. Here comes the chance! They score late again. Scored late against Duparaka, and now they score late against Express Football Club. Chitata scores this important goal for Sports Club Villa. It's Villa 1, Express 0, and none other than Alex Chitata scoring late, and Villa become the late scorers team right now in the league.
Well, Chitata picks up the ball in the area and takes the mistake of the keeper to his advantage. Just look at Ronnie once again backing the ball. Ball lands onto the wrong side to the opponent. Look at him, Ronnie Chiseka, heading the ball backward. He's done that so often. This time Chitata scoring in between the keeper's legs. That is sweetest for Villa, but so humiliating and heartbreaking once again for Express, conceding late. They did it against Onduparaka, and right now, can they come back? It is a minute to go, but will be crucial points for Sports Club Villa. Godwin Bule surely disappointed.
Alex Chitata, the goal scorer. It looks like Masaka has become a place where Villa will actually score late goals. And the 88th minute goal has actually lifted up the spirits down here. Well, Express will be very unlucky. They played so well. And they've just made a substitution. Kasule has actually come in.
Yeah, he's from Sports Club Villa, not given a lot of chances with the coaches that have been at Express. But Express now need to play the ball every time into the box to try and redeem themselves. Otherwise, Villa have done the right thing. All they needed was pack up everything with a goal. Can they defend the last minutes?
Kasule. And there's a free kick here for Express. The referee has added a minimum of 2 minutes, and we're already playing 90 in this one. Ball up now, straight to the goalkeeper. Oh, cleared away. Could have been very costly there.
Yeah, he came from the bench to score. A man of the match for me all the time in the world. You can pick up Bernard Mwanga. He was so poor during the first half and now drafted into his position as centre back. Did the right thing, but believe me, Sports Club Villa out of nowhere taking advantage of a mistake in the backside and flipping the goal. Alex Benzema Chitata does the right thing, paying off Misaga's faith and bringing him to Villa.
Sibuga. Ball continues to play praise up. Ball just goes away for a free kick. If only I would only understand the song that is being sung right now.
It is Birigwao, Nebigwao, Ebintu bi Express Birigwao. It is like Express's history is getting finished. believe me, they remain rooted in the bottom line. Express need to redeem. They have 15 seconds.
Surely.
I don't know surely if this can help them.
Well, Express Football Club currently rooted at relegation. Shall be very, very bad for Express to be relegated. Well, they added 2 minutes in this match.
Proline score a second goal against KCC AFC. It is 2 in the Lugogo Derby. You can't believe this. After walloping Vipers 3-1, it was humbling for the Venoms. And now Proline FC comes back after losing to Bull. It is 2 for Proline and 0 for KCCA.
The Lugogo Derby seems to be going south for KCCA. Looks like Sports Club Villa could be going on top of the log today. And KCCA struggling against a team that is actually renting from them.
Well,
So,
probably
a battle between a landlord and a tenant.
And it's one player scoring. He's recently been on trials in France. Daniel Siagi scoring 2 goals.
Sports Club Villa will be booed by this performance tonight. Well, Express Football Club will be disappointed with this performance tonight. Rotating very quickly by Nsubuga. Now throwing for Sports Club Villa. Lucky for Shafik Bisaso, his first game in charge.
It was a loss against Police.
And now it's another loss here.
We don't know. There is probably a few seconds to be played for, and
Surely.
Villa have the advantage.
Shall be a loss. And that's the loss. Referee does blow the whistle to bring this encounter to an end. Shafik Bisaso loses again. But the man himself, Chitata Alex Benzema, scoring the last minute goal in this one in the 88th minute. Well, just slides that ball past the goalkeeper, Bule Edwin, to actually make it 1 for Villa and 0 for Express.
Villa's young lads paying off the faith of coming to look at Waswa Bossa. What is so funny, Waswa Bossa is for Villa now, but his wife is said among the dignitaries who are the guests for Express. I love that, Otai. The hugging between both coaches, switched sides, but the brotherhood remains. Sports Club Villa, actually, if KCC go on to draw or lose the game, then Sports Club Villa will go top of the table, because even if Viper wins, Vipers will just come into a difference of 2 points. Look at this Express fan.
Yeah, very disappointed Express fan.
Yes.
Very disappointed Express fan is actually alone there.
They put up a very good performance.
Yeah, they played very well.
They put up a very good performance.
Played very, very well, I have to admit. Played very well, but disappointingly they had to lose the match. Musei, Birunji, Jingo all played very well. Musei had a couple of chances to put that ball in. Jingo's had a few. Michael Birunji rattling the woodwork on one side. But all the better chances compared to Sports Club Villa, that is Express Football Club, but they are on the losing side no matter what. At the end of the day, they'll be asking the result of the match. And of course, if it's 1-0, they'll be asking the goal scorer and who won the match. And of course, Villa went on to win the match by 1-0. And look at the shots on target. 1-3, Express the better side. Shots off target 5-2. And look at the corners, 4-6.